Welcome to the Exam Photography. My name is Jannis Dirksen and welcome to a photographer's diary. I want to show you every month what I did the last month, what were my highlights, what maybe were my lows. I want to give you some insights about the thought process, how ideas come to life, how they are realized, and how long it sometimes takes to take an idea from your mind and put it into reality. And not all ideas that I have and that I show you will come into existence. But that's, I think, also interesting to see what actually works and what doesn't work, and will it be successful or not. So let's take a look what we did the last month in October. It's the wedding season here in Germany and we were on many weddings. I will show you some images here in the video. And we took some real estate images, which we also like to do. I do photography now with this camera, the Canon EF. I have two of them for 4 years and 1 month. And we just got 1 million pictures with the Canon EF. So that's a big achievement. In 4 years, 1 million images taken with one camera model. And I think you should always celebrate your achievements. I did so by buying a new lens. I don't know, last month we bought some lenses, the months before, and now it's one of the most expensive lenses in the Canon lineup, the 85mm f1.2 L version 2. It cost 1,900 euros new. I paid 850, so more than 1,000 euros less, because I bought it second-hand. And I shot a wedding of a friend some month ago, and he asked me to take some pictures of only him one day. And so we did. I took the 85mm lens to test it, and I took pictures of my friend. He took pictures of me as well. I shot mostly at f1.2, not always, but mostly. And I shot with the 50mm 1.2, also at f1.2. It was really bad weather, nobody was out there, but it was a fantastic atmosphere for the images we wanted to take, because he didn't want glamorous, funny, smiling images. He wanted something more dramatic, serious, harder. Not in a suit, more in a street dress. So, okay, we now have over 1,000 videos on our YouTube channel. I think we had that last month as well. So what else is new? We got the 85mm L lens, and I talked about it in the last video. I wanted to go into medium format photography. So I took a look at the Fuji GFX camera at Photo Wiesenhaven in Hamburg. Got it in my hands with the 110mm f2 lens, 63mm lens, and it didn't feel quite so right. I know it's a great camera, great price, but I felt I don't want to have this in my hand every day. It's too heavy, it's too big, too chunky, and it didn't make click with me. I got also the Hasselblad H3D in my hands the same day, and it was a really beautiful camera. I really liked it, and I thought this might be it. Then I did some research to find out about medium format cameras, digital, about the sensor sizes. Because what I found out is the Fuji GFX, Hasselblad H3D, Pentax 645Z, they all have small sensors in terms of medium format. There are much bigger sensors in medium format, and so I thought, which cameras have a bigger sensor? And so I ended up with a Hasselblad. I bought Hasselblad H3D, this one here. The person I bought it from said he paid over 20,000 euros for it. And he had 3 Porsches in his garage. And he says his daily fee is 15,000. But he also takes pictures for 30 years. So I believe when I make photography for 30 years, 15,000 a day it's not just possible, but if you plan it, it will happen. Probably even earlier. So this is the Hasselblad H3D. It has a bigger sensor, and I paid 3,000 for it. Just listen to the shutter, how it, let me just, pop. Let me just check it. Pop, 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 pop. So just listen to the shutter. It's a really nice sound, just like an analog camera. Now this camera takes about 1 picture per second, one frame per second, and has a maximum ISO of 400. And you don't want to use the maximum ISO on any camera. So why did I buy a camera that has an ISO maximum of 400 and you usually use it at ISO 50 or 100? I wanted something different. I don't want a camera that is easy to use. I have the Canon 6D that is easy to use, and I have the Fuji X-T20, which is too easy to use. It takes the fun away. I want the drama. I want it to be difficult. That's why I photograph people on the streets in other countries, which language I don't even know, like in Italy. I want the drama. I want to fail. Do you know how many people I talked to in Italy that just kept on walking, that said no, that said, who are you, don't talk to me? So many, but that is the success, because once you find somebody who agrees and once you photograph them, that's the feeling that I want. I don't want the easy way. I want it the hard way, and this camera will give it to me the hard way. I have to shoot it at ISO 50, ISO 100, 1 frame per second, 1 focus point maximum. And but the feeling, it's a great feeling shooting it, and it's a way different feeling. It's very slow, and it's just something that I haven't experienced with modern cameras. Okay, so what else is there? We got a baby. I'm now a father, and his name is Noah. He's now 1 week old, and I will also make a website. I have the name already here. My World is Noah. But there are not pictures on it. I haven't really designed it. I have too many things on right now. But I plan to do a post every day once it's created, probably in the middle of December. So, but I say it now because so you see how an idea starts. There's a baby. Let's make a blog about it. I start the blog. I have registered it. But I haven't any pictures on it, I haven't designed it finally, and so it's not actually real yet. It will be real. I have already many pictures, even of the time when Anna has had his baby inside, and yeah, there you can follow our story, how life can be about becoming a dad. Okay, what's about next in December? I want to go out on the street very often, photograph people on the street. Street photography in December works really well here with the Christmas market. It's cold, it's dark very early. At 5 o'clock it's dark. So the window to take pictures on the streets is short, from 12 o'clock to 5 o'clock. But from 12 o'clock to 5 o'clock during the day, it's possible to make 300, 400, 500, 600 euros a day on any street of Europe. I will probably go often to Hamburg, probably some other cities as well. And many people ask me, or other way, all people I photograph, and when I film it, I send them all the images for free. They don't pay me anything. There's no logo on the images. They are all full resolution, edited, and they don't even see my website. I do it because I love it. Usually, I photograph people on the streets, and they buy the images. When I do this, nobody sees the images. You never saw an image that I took where I got paid for. I started street photography, talking to people on the street, photographing them. I started it in April 2014. I photographed 550 people in the first month. I didn't make any money 8 months before that. I started photography, went out on the street here in Bremen with flyers. If you want a photo shoot, please call. Nobody called. So I thought, do I go back and use my university degree to get a job, or do I have to go a harder route, a harder way? And I said, I have to make the shooting right there where I meet the people. So they will not call me. I have to make the photos right now, and they have to be good so they buy them. I photographed 550 people the first month, started the YouTube channel 6, 7, 8 months later, and starting filming on the streets another half a year later. So with the first video of street photography, I already photographed 1,500 people on the streets, and you never saw these images. I don't post them anywhere. They're not for me, they're for the people. If somebody pays me, it's their image. And so I will take many images in December on the streets, make a lot of money. So in January, February and March, I don't have to do anything. I can spend time with Anna and with Noah, our baby, in Spain. So maybe I will take some images in Spain. We spend some time in Spain. So you decide how your life looks like. You can do whatever you want, but you have to pay a price for it. In December, I probably will take about 40 to 50,000 images just on the streets. And with these numbers, I can make a lot of money. People buy the images, and I don't have to do anything January, February, March. January is very hot in Germany here to take pictures on the streets. It's super cold, it's not beautiful. People have spent all their money because it was Christmas. I don't want to take pictures in January on the streets. There's no wedding, so I will use December to make enough money for January, February and March. And what else? I have some book projects coming during the next year. There's no time frame for it. About the street photography, I want to make a book with all the people I photographed, or with a couple of them. This is one project. The images are already there. The work is already done. I just have to organize it. Another book is about Anna, a photographer, which is me, and the model, which is Anna. And we're now together 7 years. We took 1 million pictures with this camera, 730,000 with this, 280,000 with the other one. And we now got the baby. It's a perfect time to make a public book about this relationship. How photography can change your life and your love. And sharing it with others to give them value. Thank you very much.